Since pretty much the 1950s, we've had, and I didn't learn about this until recently, we've had an anti-submarine missile that is on the U.S. destroyers. And the way it's designed is missile fires out after they detect the submarine, missile fires out, and then deploys a parachute, not because they need to slow down the missile, but because it makes it quieter when it splashes into the water so the submarine can't detect it, which is ruthless, by the way. And then it turns into a torpedo and hunts down the submarine, which is intense, right? That the U.S. has designed that.
Where he shoots from like a carrier?
Yeah, destroyer, yeah. Yeah, fires a missile, lands in the water after a parachute, and then turns into a torpedo and hunts the sumbitch down. Which is,
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
But we've had that for like the last 50 years. That's not the new thing. Yeah, no, dude, Uncle Sam just be building shit. So we have this plane. It's called a P8 Poseidon. Imagine a 767 that hunts surface and submarines. Like it is a terrifying jumbo jet. We sell them to all our friends. Poland has a bunch. Like there's a lot of them out there. And so previously, the P8 Poseidon actually had to get low down to the water because it drops a sonar buoy to help detect submarines and shit. But then it also dropped torpedoes. And it flies like real down close to the water. And they're like, that's dangerous for that plane.
When you say close, like how?
I want to say less than 100 feet off the water. Like pretty low.
For a plane that big, that's crazy.
That's pretty low. And so what they've started designing is they're like, look, we need to still have this thing be able to hunt down submarines, which is its primary role, but we want to keep it safe. So we've started designing a glide torpedo. So 30,000 feet, this now jumbo jet drops a torpedo that opens up wings, glides near the target, lands in the water, switches to torpedo, and hunts the submarine down.
Keeping the wings?
I don't know if the wings fold in, drop off. I don't know too much about it, but I was just like, a glide torpedo. And as far as I know, no one else in the world has any technology like this. Like I read this and I was like, what the are we making? Like it's just the craziest.
I personally love it. Like if we're going to have the biggest, most ridiculous defense budget of all time, I love that we just break off chunks of it and give it to people like Skunk Works. And they're like, hey, you nerds like building cool shit. Here's just money. Make me things that I want to use to kill people in bizarre ways.
They've made that, and then they also we love revolvers in the U.S. You know, obviously American revolvers, right? It was. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it Colt who made the first ever revolver? Wasn't it?
It was. Depends on how you measure it, but yeah, it's the Colt Patterson, I believe, is the early 1840s.
So we've made a lot of different revolvers. Obviously, you have the Gatling gun, which is technically revolving. You have, we put in a C-17, it's still in development, but we put a bunch of long-range hypersonic weapons, also known as the Dark Eagle. We put them in a revolver in the back of a C-17, so it drops, one pulls a parachute, drops out the back of the bird, takes off. It's like a different version of Rapid Dragon with slightly bigger missiles.
You said a bunch of different words.
Sorry.
You ever seen Rapid Dragon?
No.
Rapid Dragon is, imagine a crate of Hellfire missiles in a big square holding like all the missiles like slightly separate.
Like a
for
firework.
transporting, and then throw it in the back of a C-130. And then you throw a little parachute out the back that pulls the crate of Hellfire missiles out the back, and then there's a big parachute on the front. And then the big parachute opens, and this crate is floating vertically down from this parachute, and then the Rapid Dragon can drop the Hellfire missiles out the bottom as they all take off different directions and take everything out.
That is so cool.
There's a reason we're at the top of the food chain.
We were literally like,
Lions aren't doing that.
guys, we got a lot of cargo planes. How can we make them shoot missiles? Fucking watch this shit. Just straight from the manufacturing line. Here's a shipping container full of Hellfire missiles. Don't unwrap them. Just throw the parachute out the back. We'll drop them on the way there. Done.
Dude, that's such a cool name, too.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
It deployed something. That's cute. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's terrifying. This just got so much worse.
How many does it shoot at once?
So the Rapid Dragon, I want to say it's over 100. It could be 80 to 100. Like there's a
That's
lot.
way more terrifying. I was thinking like 6.
No, there's like a lot in there.
Rapid Dragon D's nuts across China's face.
When we get back to the revolver, though, we did come out with something else
Jesus
new.
fuck!
Sorry,
I was thinking a single crate.
No, they're not Hellfire missiles. They're JASM missiles.
Oh, JASM.
Sorry.
Was it Joint Air Surface Missile? I think. Yeah.
Just load them
Just
bitches in the back.
For anyone that will get this to them, but it is a human. It's shorter than these things.
They're massive.
Was it like a Connex box?
Pretty much.
It's like a Connex
Like a
box
massive
full of
Connex box.
12-foot missiles.
What's the size difference between the Hellfire and the JASM?
Hellfire weighs 110 pounds and is, oh God, I don't know how long it is, but the JASM is significantly longer and larger.
How much like poundage?
I want to say, oh
They're
God,
dropping
now
several.
my missile guys are going to get a hold of me. Now I got to check. I don't know the JASM off the top of my head.
Yeah,
I don't
do
know.
it because that is
take off
Hellfires
flying.
are terrifying. Those are little boys.
I like
Oh, it's a cruise missile. Okay, for some reason I was thinking it was something different.
Bro, that is, and then they look like little jets that are just killing people.
Nobody worry. It's just an American cargo ship 100 miles off of our coastline. Oh my God. There's 1,000 cruise missiles inbound.
Okay, so significantly larger. The warhead weight, actually, we'll go over the total mass. It's 2,200 pounds per missile. 2,200 pounds, and the warhead is 1,000 pounds. So with 100 of them, you're looking at 100,000 pounds of conventional explosives in one cargo plane.
Is it 100 in a cargo plane?
I don't know how many it is. I mean, even if it's 50, that's still a lot of missiles.
That's insane.
That's a lot of firepower. This is
And
the
we
thing.
rarely use, what's more terrifying is we don't use that much.
No, we don't.
In the last couple
Have
of
we
wars,
used it ever?
I don't think the Rapid Dragon has ever been employed.
Not in combat.
We just have it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's way more terrifying. We've ended wars in 3 days and we haven't used our
Two,
good stuff.
That's just the shit we know
Two
about.
pallets, each one holds 6 missiles, so 12 cruise
12,
missiles
okay.
per C-130. But usually cruise missiles are launched by like large war naval vessels, not...
I mean,
they're
Kilometers per hour
they're-
versus cruise missiles per C-130. Americans will use anything but the metric system.
I mean, hell, the Ohio class naval submarine, which is, we have 18 Ohio classes. 14 of them are pretty much a floating apocalypse. They carry
What a
each of them.
sentence.
That's a good movie name.
Each of them carry, they're up to 25, but they're only legally allowed to carry 20 at a time. Those are the Trident II nuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles. And each of those have, I want to say it's 6 warheads inside each, and they have 20 of them apiece. And
Pause.
Legally allowed by who?
Thank you. Exactly. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
we're
knew,
the
like-
ones that made that. Why can't we set the number? Also, 5 is the difference. It's like, well, 25 is too
Are
much.
we like prestiging where we have one arm tied behind our own back? Like,
We set our own rules.
I don't know which treaty it's a part of. I have no clue. But then we have 4 of them.
What?
pause.
But we have 4 of them, which are the cruise missile Ohio class submarines, and each of those carry 150 Tomahawk cruise missiles. So 4 times 150, that parked off your coast. We used an Ohio class when we struck Iran because like everything went to the B-2s. Everyone's like, the B-2s are amazing. But there was one Ohio class that just surfaced and was like, cool, we're going to get rid of that. And then just
It was
Tomahawks.
like 36 Tomahawks, right? Or
I mean,
something like that?
That's, yeah, I want to say it was around 30 something, which isn't even, I mean, if you look at it overall, it's not even a third of their payload. So that was like a light snack to that one submarine.
Got it. So that's why I was stoked to have you on. As soon as I saw the shit go down with Iran, I'm like, I need Ethan here now.
Oh, we can talk.
Because that's, I think, one of the first times, at least that I know of, that I have seen hypersonic missiles deployed.
Okay, you're talking about like the...
I knew this, like,
Trying to get
that's
under
your
my-
word.
Yeah,
but like,
okay. So what are we talking about when we're talking about hypersonic? So the Tomahawk is not hypersonic.
no, not Tomahawks, but like the missiles that were that were
Fired into
hitting.
Qatar? The ones that Iran fired back with?
To be perfectly honest, all I remember I just remember seeing clips on my phone of Iranian missiles that were smacking. It was either like Tel Aviv or Qatar or something like that.
Oh,
but,
okay.
like, just smacking with speed.
So they are moving pretty quick. From just outside perspective, looking at the videos, it's really, really hard to identify what those missiles were. I would say, so Iran is in the same situation as North Korea. Do they have good missiles? Yes, but very few of them. They have a metric ton of shit missiles. And I mean, literally, if you want to say, well, what was that missile? Probably a Fateh or a Fatah, because they have the Fatah
Obviously.
110, the Fatah A, the Fatah, like, dude, they have so many Fatahs.
So what would that be comparable to? Because I don't know what a Fatah is.
Believe it or not, we don't. Okay, I would say maybe ATACMS because of the range. Because the U.S. And a lot of our allies, we don't focus on the mid-range ballistic missiles. We have like literally short range, we have cruise missiles, and then we have ICBMs. We don't really dabble in the mid-range, which mid-range I want to say is around 1,000 kilometers. And ICBM territory is anything 3,400 miles and above, which we have the Minuteman III and the Trident II. Those are our premier ICBMs. So I would maybe compare it to an ATACMS, which is the, oh God, what does ATACMS stand for? Army Tactical Air. Oh God,
And you're dead already.
Dude, the ATACMS. I can't remember every acronym. Okay.
Exactly.
It is the short range surface. Blah blah blah. Okay, well, what's the acronym? Google.
You might have to Google ATACMS acronym.
It is. Yeah, it's not telling me. Thanks.
Army doing army shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, I had to learn, there's so many acronyms just even working with field artillery versus air defense artillery. And I mean, even infantry has a shit ton of them.
Oh, dude, I have forgot a lot of them.
Yeah.
Ryan just got into acronyms. He loves acronyms. He's
Really?
just learning them for
That's awesome.
No reason. Other than he finds it interesting. So we're like, okay.
I'm sure there's some field artillery guy who's like, it means this, like in the comment section immediately.
Army Tactical Missile System.
There you go.
Well, that's all right.
Well, I know the new one that's replacing it, the PRISM, the Precision Strike Missile, and we're working on that. But so right now we don't really have anything comparable to like the Fatea. I'm going to shoot in the dark and say they were Fatea 110s, maybe ERs, maybe Kayams, maybe Shahab 3s. I know those are all different words that don't mean a lot.
Type.
Yeah, right. But it's hard to
He's
tell.
over here trying to summon an ancient demon. The furniture's going to start floating.
And with Iran, they just go with a saturation attack. The difference between an American saturation attack and an Iranian saturation attack, and I did it in a breakdown of my Iran and Israel video, is so Iran, they just, imagine like you're trying to throw a baseball into a target, like, you know, the dunk tanks or whatever. Iran grabs a fistful of rocks and throws it. So, like, it'll hit, but is it going to do the amount of effect you want on target? The U.S., on the other hand, is like, cool, this building needs to disappear, but they have air defense systems. Cool, we're going to hit this building repeatedly, like 70 times over until something gets through, or we're going to take out these air defense systems first. You know, we try and plan that way. What I saw in Israel, and this is just what I've gathered from what they've hit, what they didn't hit, is they got lucky a few times, but overall, between Iron Dome, David Sling, and Arrow 3, they were able to mitigate the vast majority.
Because
What was
like
the last
when missiles
David
are
Sling.
inbound into Israel, isn't it? It's Iron Dome is like the last line of defense.
Yes.
Because prior to that, is it a U.S. ship that's off the coast that fires air defense
So
missiles?
there's all sorts of stuff all over the place right now. They'll be initially detected probably by U.S. systems in Romania, which is it's called Aegis Ashore. We have two of them. We have one in Poland, one in Romania, which is we just take the Aegis combat system and put it on the ground. It's a powerhouse. It's a terrifying system. Those, if not satellites, will pick it up initially because the U.S. doesn't have a radar detection satellite network, but we do have a thermal detection satellite network. And rocket thrust puts out like 2,000 degrees of exhaust as it's going up. So like, it's pretty easy to figure out, oh, this is being fired right now.
Almost as hot as you are.
Hey. But as they're climbing, like the amount of information that flies around over there is insane. Like I wish I could tell you how much Uncle Sam knows. Just, I assure you, Uncle Sam knows.
I mean, we did that with when people would do the mortars. They'd run in and do the makeshift mortars, kick into the base. They do it in the same. They learn not to do it in the same spot like 2 nights in a row.
Oh yeah, those are the Q-53 Firefinder radars. They'll find them some bitches every time.
Yep.
Didn't they have shit for a while that was like auto detection? Like if they get fire coming from a certain direction, it automatically triangulated where it was coming from and ordered artillery on it.
Yes. We actually, and this is a new thing. The U.S. took
AI's coming for the FO's job now too. Whole MOS just got replaced by a backpack. Damn. All right.
So the U.S. wanted to be really, really good at this, and we've gone like ham into counterfires. So my Patriot radar is a powerhouse. Don't get me wrong; it's a great system. By the time that missile is in boost phase, and it crests the horizon and my radar detects it, I know like 10-digit grid where that missile came from. Like I know exact within the square foot of where that came from. But it takes a little bit of time, and plus I have to wait till it hits boost phase. So it's been fired for a little while, so it gives them a little time to pack up. Well,
You're waiting on lag on a missile firing, you psychopath?
I mean, we're getting there. I mean, but I
These
wasn't-
servers are ass.
You're terrified.
I will say, for me, that was good enough. But the powers that be are like, we can do better. So now they have, and it's an integration that just hit the F-35. So now on the far side of the horizon, as it's like launching, like the second it fires, the F-35 can detect exactly where it came from and pass that data in real time to the counterfire. So before theirs hit boost phase, we've already counterfired it, which makes it 10 times more scarier to shoot at Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just took the ping to
Fuck
0.
off.
That's what we just did.
That
So
is
we're
a
playing-
deterrent.
Yeah.
I want to put Ethan in a Jubilee episode with 25 flat earthers. No, wrong.
You're stupid, and here's why.
Only if he gets a
Flat earther.
only if he gets a whiteboard.
Oh, dude, give me the whiteboard. I'll hurt your feelings. But so going into everything that was shot into Israel is, I mean, no system is perfect. No, I mean, even with us in Patriot, our goal is 90%. So if you shoot, 10 missiles, our goal is to at least take out 9. And they fired 14, we took out 13. And this is the thing. What you're seeing from the Iranian sources is, we hit this command and control node. It was the thermal shroud on a air traffic control radar, or a tropographic or tropo shot, which is where you bounce communication off of the troposphere to talk on the far side of the planet.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah, it's a common. It's old technology.
Yes,
Everyone knows about tropo.
The troposphere. Correct, yeah.
Cody, we talked about that
Yeah,
last
dude.
night.
Last night, the tropos.
Yeah, we
Of
hate
course, it's the
tropos.
sky. the Tropicana
They
universe.
read
Yes, I'm
books to
familiar.
the children in the libraries. Yeah.
The knee bone's connected to the leg bone. Yeah.
So,
We sound
Goddamn.
retarded next to you. Also, Jesus. So if you shoot something, Americans are like, you're dead.
yes, like within seconds.
That if you have a line system and you're like, go first, they're dead. Pause. Time out. Call up the government.
So we're basically, everybody else is on a shitty like mobile connection, and we're playing with fiber.
Yes.
We have wall hacks.
Let me see if I'm going to try and be as cryptic about this as I can. When I say, like, you don't know how much Uncle Sam knows, is I have seen a real-time countdown to a North Korean missile launch. Okay? I want to point that out there to you. Like, in a messenger of some kind, like 5, 4, 3, 2, launch at this location, this blah, 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 it's heading in this direction, this is the speed, this is the altitude, like, crazy amounts of information. Okay?
America's so stupid. They don't even 5, 4. Dead.
It's literally the meme of like CIA sending you a text. Wouldn't do that if I were you.